And welcome to episode 14 of Football Manager 2015 with Aston Villa. Last game of the season here today, and we're away at Newcastle on the 8th of May 2016 in what has been probably more of a successful season than last year, I suppose. But still not great and not much inroads made on last year. Anyway, since last time, which was the good 1-1 draw at home to Manchester United, followed up with a 3-2 defeat to Everton, which was a bit disappointing, considering we were 2-1 up. Jack Grealish and Libor Kozak scoring. We did manage to beat Chelsea 1-0. What a result that was. Libor Kozak with the only goal of the game. 46th minute. Lost 3-1 to Liverpool. Libor Kozak scoring the only goal. Sturridge, a Correa goal. Flanagan scoring for them. Lost 2-0 to Arsenal. Jack Wilshere and Danny Welbeck. Guido Pizarro with an injury. And then drew 1-1 with West Brom. Libor Kozak, Andre Wisdom equalising. So we go into the last game of the season. We're safe. We're in 15th place. Only with 31 points though, so it's definitely not the year. Usually it's around 40 points will get you safety. Not the case this year. Looks like 31 will get us safety. Probably even 30 would probably get you there. Nobody is officially down yet, but at the moment it looks like it's Newcastle, Sunderland and West Brom. Cardiff look to be staying up at the moment. Forest definitely stayed up, and Wigan have had a very good season, which leaves them in the top half. Anyway, yeah, so we'll go into today's game. We'll do more of a Premier League roundup at the end of the game. We've got Valdez in goal, back for Bertrand, Balanta, Vlar and Loughton. Just getting a rare game, just kind of mixing it up a bit for this last game of the season. Grealish, Bravo, Sanchez and Pereira with Kozak and Benteke up front. Newcastle, of course, are last, so they really must win, and they must win very well if they want to get anything, if they want to stay in the Premier League. And even if they win, most likely that they won't stay up. I'm just trying to encourage the guys going into our last game of the season. A few underperformers this year, I have to say. Somebody like Christian Benteke, only 9 goals this year, really not great. As Remy Cabella's in, and Ryan Bertrand has to clear it off the line in the first minute. Not a good start from ourselves. This is something I have kind of felt with ourselves watching our last few games. We were such slow starters. We never seem to score an early goal, but yet we always seem to concede one. Which always puts you on the back foot in games. You know, we're not kind of coming out of the traps well. We're poor in the first half and kind of not. As you can see, like today's a good example. You know, Newcastle aren't very good, but yeah, we're just not really creating anything here. 5 shots, none of them on target in the first half, and it's been a fairly dull first half if you ask me. I'm going to say to kind of improve our game, I'm going to go attacking as well. There's nothing for us to lose in this last game of the season. There's a lot to lose for Newcastle. They're probably going to push forward in this second half because they must win if they want to have any chance. And here's Jack Grealish. It's Pereira, and he should have really scored there. Coming in on the back post, it was a decent save by Marchson, but it was straight at him. And Roberto Pereira will be probably quite unimpressed with that finish. It's the first clear-cut chance of the game, actually, and it just wasn't put away. We're just going to make a few subs here, because Christian Benteke, today's performance has really summed up his whole season, to be honest, and Danny Ings is going to come on for him. Also, Fabian Delph's going to come on for Bravo. In the other sub we're going to make, we're going to leave the other sub, just in case there's an injury or something. We don't want to be left with 10 men if we have an injury. Just doesn't look like there's much in this game really. Like, it's two fairly poor teams who have had fairly poor seasons playing against each other. And here's Remy Cabella. Are Newcastle going to be the ones to steal it? Balanta does well. Here's Jack Grealish now. Good ball in. Pereira again at the back post and again misses it. At the back post. Really poor from Pereira. He's missed both. The only 2 clear-cut chances of the game have fallen to him, and he's missed both of them. It really kind of sums up the season, to be honest. Like, we haven't been very clinical. We haven't been very good, really. Like, that's the the long and the short of it, if you're asking me, you know. Iose's going to score there. He's offside though. He did look a little offside, I have to say. Delph's picked up a bit of a knock. Looks like this game is just going to peter out into a 0-0. Just disappointing, considering it's a live commentary. Never like 0-0s on live comms. But there it is. It's all over. A game we really should have won. They're saying congratulate them. I'm going to say they're unlucky, but we really should have won that game. So I'm not going to say well done, guys. It does mean we end up in 15th place even. With 32 points. It looks like West Brom won on the last day, so they have saved their souls. The last day of the season. We'll have a look at the Premier League in a sec. As you can see here, Cardiff, Sunderland and Newcastle, the two teams going down. Newcastle, of course, with that draw, that just wasn't good enough for them to stay up. Anyway, so we're going to have a little bit of a look at the squad for the season. So, let's have a look through our own stats first. Gabby Igbalahor, top scorer with 12. He's still got 2 to 3 months left of his injury, which might mean he'll be back for the start of next season though, which I suppose is good. But it's another 4 to 5 month injury after he had one in his first year as well, I think. Yeah, which kept him out for a while. Yeah, 4-month injury with a broken foot. So it's kind of been a lot. That's another big injury for him, which is disappointing, and hopefully it doesn't hamper him too much. As I said, Benteke slightly underperforming, 9 goals. You know, if the right bid comes in, I might have to sell him because he's just not doing it for me at the moment. And we'll have to see what the bids are. Kozak really kind of an overachiever this year. 8 goals for him. The 26-year-old, he's quite good actually. And I'll be looking to keep him on now because of that good second half of the season. Alongside Roberto Pereira, he was good near the end of the season. Of course, he only played from January onwards. If you can hear the rain outside my house, I'm sorry about that, but it's starting to lash. Anyway, assists-wise, Jack Grealish, Gino Peruzzi on 8, Pereira's got 7, Kozak 6, Pizarro 5. Top average rating of the ones that really count. Richardson doesn't really count, so Pereira is top, Ron Vlaar, Benteke, then Balanta. Pizarro's there. Balanta, I looked at him an episode ago. I think he's looking very, very good these days, justifying his 4.7 million price tag. Did Guido Pizarro justify his? I'm not so sure. 6 million. I think slightly overpaid, I would have said in the end, unfortunately. Anyway, if we have a look at the Premier League now, we'll have a look at those stats. Chelsea won the league by 6 points. They've won the league twice in a row now. Man City second, Liverpool third, Arsenal fourth. As I said before, Cardiff, Sunderland and Newcastle down. If we have a look at the player stats, Diego Costa top scorer with 24, Falcao 22, Balotelli 21, Giroud 19 and Welbeck 16. Costa also top average rating, Eden Hazard's there, Van Persie, Welbeck and Ozil. Hazard with the most assists, Raphael, then Caner Erkin, Matt Phillips and Glenn Johnson. And that's really it in terms of the ones that you really need to know. And in the next episode will be the start of next season, so I hope you're looking forward to that. Hopefully we get a bit of money to work with and further improve our squad. Like as you can see, we've ended up finishing the table in 15th, so we're 1 up from last year, which is, I suppose, a positive. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video and enjoy the season, please do give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. I'll see you guys later.